Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Soul's Unboxing. If you'd like to know what Transformers toys or collectibles we'll be unboxing next, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell button. We have a special Transformers toy in here that we'll love to unbox with you, and this is what we'll be unboxing this week. Transformers Studio Series Voyager class, the Transformers the Movie 86-25, Autobot, Blaster and Eject, exclusively at Toys R Us Canada. We'll talk about the exclusivity in a while. We've unboxed quite a lot of the Studio Series Transformers from the Transformers the Movie that was shown in 1986 already, and we've talked about the movie for a couple times, so we're not going to repeat in here. But if you missed any of our Transformers unboxing, you can always refer to the links below. As you can see from the numbering, this version of Blaster and Eject is number 25, and the Bumblebee we unboxed last time is 29, so they are not released too far apart. We can surely tell the 86 universe is growing bigger and bigger, with Optimus Prime coming soon or even released in some countries and areas. However, the future of Megatron looks grim and he's supposed to transform in his pistol mode, but it may not happen in the end because of the strict handgun look-alike law in the United States. Oh well, time will tell. Let's get back to our Blaster and Eject first. Much like Decepticon Soundwave, Blaster main attacks relies on the form of sound, and in any music genre you could have imagined due to his love of earth matters. Good music, loud music, rock and roll, you name it. Similar to Soundwave, Blaster also has his own team of Autobot mini-cassettes to match and battle Soundwave's mini-minions. Call me old school, but I've lived through the cassette tape era, so I loved and still love both Blaster and Soundwave even when I was a kid. I like their cool stereo/boombox designs, transformations, as well as the little cassette tapes that could transform. And they also had a model kit for Blaster at that time too, so I'll show you my finished model if I happen to dig it up in my boxes of old toys one day. Now let's look at the packaging. We have the very standard black trim for the Studio Series Transformers toys, and also the blue wording at the bottom. At the corner, we can see that Blaster and Eject are inspired by the Transformers the Movie, with a very retro-looking illustration of both at the front. Thanks to the open window, we can see the figure clearly before we unbox them. On the back, we can see that Blaster can transform between robot and boombox modes in 20 steps, while Eject can convert from robot to mini-cassette modes in 8 steps. As with other Transformers in Studio Series, they've included the Decepticon Shuttle Ambush removable backdrop inside for more posing options. It's time to unbox the contents inside. Let's go! Great! We have everything unboxed in here, including the main Blaster and Eject figures, one Blaster accessory for, well, Blaster, the instruction manual, and the removable backdrop. So let's check out the Blaster figure first. Blaster in this iconic bright red, yellow, and silverish gray color scheme, which gives us a very lively vibe, just like his personality. And he's actually quite tall too. Official measurement is around 6.5 inches in height. We can see that his head had some sort of a cap at the front, and he has a pleasant expression. Don't forget to smile. You can easily move his head left and right, up and down as well. His arms give him wide range of motion. Not just for the transformation we'll do in a while, but also to make him more expressive. Well, if you're going to carry a boombox, you may as well give the best of yourself, right? And that's why you can swing his arms up and wide, and bend, and his elbows slightly more than 90 degrees. His right fist is actually a bit different from his left, as you can see. It's trigger ready. So when you place the blaster accessory in the hole in here, let's give it a try. It can assume a more natural shooting posture. His legs are what made him unique. They resemble the speakers of a boombox. Bending and posing is quite easily done for him. And his chest part can be popped open, which I have accidentally done already, with a press of the button. So we can insert the transformed eject inside. Like this, just like a regular cassette tape. Let's also check out the eject figure. On the contrary, eject is in sharp blue color with white head and arms that the head is actually, you can see at the back, but it's transformed right now. You can consider him as a core class transformer on the same line as Decepticon's Ravage or Rumble, but that doesn't mean that he's any less articulated. Well, I'll transform later, so I'll just leave it here for now. Well, you can see that like both, they have very sharp colors. That's why they make the two make the perfect duo. Now let's transform Blaster into the boombox mode. Just give me a moment. So for Blaster, he transforms from robot mode to boombox mode in 20 steps. It totally recreates the boombox in the 80s, even it comes with the handle on the top, the two speakers on the side, and the front load cassette. Even after all these years, I still love the design and transformation of Blaster. As for Eject, he transforms into mini-cassette mode in 8 steps. We can insert eject inside the deck like this. Oh, and don't forget about the removable backdrop scene of the Decepticon shuttle ambush that we can post 2 Transformers in both modes on it. Now here's something else I would like to discuss about before we wrap up this unboxing video. If you happen to have the previously released Transformers Generations Legacy, Voyager class Autobot, Blaster and Eject, or Transformers Legacy Evolution, Voyager class Twin Cast and Autobot Rewind, which is this one, or Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy, Voyager class Autobot, Blaster and Eject, which I also happen to have them in here and unopened as usual, you may find that, heck, aren't they just the same one? You may even scream that it's a ripoff from Hasbro, as it's basically a repackaging and repainting of the old toy. But depending on how you view or value a Transformer toy, some people do prefer to collect all the different variations of a particular Autobot or Decepticon, no matter how much they look alike. Similar iterations aside, I'd like to talk more about the exclusivity that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Honestly, this one is just a regular Studio Series Transformers toy that you can easily get anywhere around the world, except in Canada. And where I live, it's exclusively available at Toys R Us Canada instead, not through GameStop, not through Amazon or the like, which makes it even harder to get as there are not too many Toys R Us outlets in here already, and they don't provide online shopping and shipping. So unless you have an outlet close to you that has this one in stock, you're pretty much screwed. Same goes with other exclusives like GameStop or Walmart or Target, with Target being the most difficult because Canada simply doesn't have Target stores anymore. Anyways, that's it for this episode of Self Unboxing. If you enjoyed this unboxing video, please give us a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and share with others who love Transformers. And I know some of you may be wondering, why do I insist on getting the 86 Studio Series version of Blaster and Eject set when I have these 2 already? Shouldn't these 2 suffice? This is all for the preparation of the Transformers Studio Series core class, the Transformers the Movie Steel Jaw, that will be released in October in here. Or if you live in Asia, you're in luck because they have already released there. And once we receive Steel Jaw, we'll unbox with all of you too. So until then, have a great one everyone.